As no surprise to anybody, Chrono Odyssey has been delayed to quarter four of 2026 next year. So, Kakao Games adjusted their global launch plans. And I'm assuming if you are watching this video or just in general in the know of Chrono Odyssey and know like what happened if you played the recent beta that they had like a couple like months ago, you would know that it wasn't really well received, you know? And I was gonna make my impressions on the game, but I just felt like it wasn't at a good place for me to even give a good impression. Why? Because the game is not fully out. I can only really judge it when the game is out. So that's why I can't really like give like a real good impressions on Chrono Odyssey on that beta. Besides the obvious problems that it has, like I could just say like, oh yeah, this game needs work, and that's just straight up facts. This Chrono Odyssey just needs work, man. And and I 100% agree with this delay. And I hope that the what's it called, the other MMO that they're planning, the Arcade Chronicles, hopefully uh they see this as something to like, hey, we gotta get our shit together and fix this game. I can't really say if Arcade Chronicles probably is in the same boat as Chrono Odyssey, but they probably definitely are seeing like, damn. I'm just bummed out about how this sucks because as like someone who wants to make MMO content on new MMOs, I can't really due to the fact that there aren't really any, and I don't really want to play like the old MMOs like World of Warcraft, and it's just not really my scene. Which I mean, I could play it, but I don't know. I want something new, especially with the Unreal 5 look. But that's my preference. I mean, I don't really care. It doesn't have to be Unreal 5 look, obviously, but something new, definitely. That's why, like, I wish we had more information on, like, the Riot MMO, for example. But it is what it is. But so the Kakao Game CEO Han Sung Woo explained the reason behind the delay. According to his statement, the closed beta revealed strong interest from the community, particularly in the Western market. Yes, no shit, the West. We are starving, we are hungry, we're fiending for that juicy steak dinner of an MMO that we can call it a forever game. Meaning, I play that MMO until I die. Literally. Until my deathbed. I don't know. That's me though. We believe that if we meet that standard, long-term success of project will be most likely, he said. While the game's universe, combat mechanics, and artistic concept received positive feedback, several critical issues were also identified, including client optimization, overall usability, and other technical aspects. That's to put it lightly. As a result, both Kakao Games and developer studios agreed to extend the development timeline to properly refine all pending elements. Which, good on the CEO. But I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't take a smart person to realize that this game needs work, a lot of work. It's worth noting that the global closed beta took place from June 20 to the 23rd, 2025. Although it generated high expectations, the test also drew criticism regarding performance, graphics, available content. Some players even pointed out similarities with titles like New World. Ah, yeah, don't even get me started with that. Oh, But they did state the lead guy stated that like this the stuff that similarities to New World are gonna be scrapped when the game came out. So and what's crazy is that we would have never known about the assets that look similar to New World if people didn't some creators didn't like break the barrier the to go to the other side of the map in a sense. So yeah, right here as it says right here, 2026 lineup, we got um Arcade Chronicles, Chrono Odyssey. Wow, that's crazy. Arcade Chronicles is gonna be coming out before Chrono Odyssey. uh, well, looks like we're gonna be covering Arcade Chronicles before Chrono Odyssey, which I'm here for. I don't know about this Project OQ mobile plus PC. I don't know about all that, but in response, Chrono Studios has already published an ambitious roadmap of improvements that include changes to the combat system, open world content, game balance, and user interface, and more. With a new timeline in place, Chrono Odyssey aims to relaunch with greater polish and meet or even exceed the expectations of its global player base. That's nice and all, but words are just words in the end of the day. So we just have to wait and see. And everything they say here, hopefully they do it, because the reality is I don't want MMOs to die because that's like my favorite genre. It sucks that MMORPGs are my favorite genre because there's far and few in between, and generally coming out in general. Like there's barely any MMOs coming out. Well, mainly due to the fact that that risk factor is in place, and they're just too expensive to make. Just too risky. That's why I hope like the Riot MMO or I'm still excited for Chrono Odyssey and Arcade. I want them to succeed, and as long as they say what they do what they say and get the job done and fix whatever they do, they gotta get done. Then I'm here for it. But we'll just have to wait and see. I know that Arcade Chronicles is gonna have. I think they might have a beta this year, but I'll have to double check. But besides that, oh yeah, Blue Protocol. I forgot Blue Protocol might be coming out this year, so that's might be an MMO, I guess, that I'll try out, and we'll just have to see. I guess we're all desperate for a good MMO. All right, guys. Yeah, have a good one. Take care. Much love. Peace.